St. Luke's Gospel, chapter 6, verses 27 to 36. But I say to you that listen, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, pray for those who abuse you. If anyone strikes you on the cheek, offer the other also, and from anyone who takes away your coat, do not withhold even your shirt. Give to everyone who begs from you, and if anyone who takes away your goods, do not ask for them again. Do to others as you would have them do to you. If you love those who love you, what credit is that to you? For even sinners love those who love them. If you do good to those who do good to you, what credit is that to you? For even sinners do the same. If you lend to those from whom you hope to receive, what credit is that to you? Even sinners lend to sinners to receive as much again. But love your enemies, do good, and lend, expecting nothing in return. Your reward will be great, and you will be children of the Most High, for He is kind to the ungrateful and the wicked. Be merciful, just as your Father is merciful.
My mother was famous for her sayings. Some really sensible sayings like, too many cooks spoil the broth, a bad workman blames his tools, a stitch in time saves 9, actions speak louder than words, all things come to those who wait. Those were the sensible ones. She also had some that made no sense at all, like when my brother and I might be having a fight, she would say, shut up and tell me what's going on. Or when my brother fell down the stairs, if you've hurt yourself, I'll kill you. Jesus also had many sayings, some of which have entered popular language and culture. Ask, and it will be given unto you. Seek, and you'll find. Knock, and the door will be opened to you. Love one another as I have loved you. Greater love has no one than they lay down their life for another. But Jesus also had other sayings, sayings that are much harder to understand and even harder to live out. And some people would say that those sayings are a bit like my mum's nonsense sayings.
Listen, says Jesus. Love your enemies. Do good to those who hate you. Bless those who curse you. Pray for those who do you wrong.
Sounds clear and straightforward, but it's often in practice a lot more complicated than that. The what-ifs pile up. What if your enemies are hurting your family? What if they blackmail you? What if they steal from you, bankrupt you? What if they rape you? What if your friends think you're a fool and abandon you? What if your church family thinks you've got it wrong? Loving, caring Christians don't have enemies, do they? No easy answers here.
Listen, says Jesus. Be subversive. If someone hits you, encourage them to hit you again. If someone takes your coat, offer them your shirt as well. If someone steals your possessions, don't try and get them back.
If we live like this, there will be anarchy. Without some kind of order, no one will be saved.
Listen, says Jesus. It is easy to love your friends, easy to lend them when you know you'll be paid back. easy to be kind to people who are kind to you. If you want to live as God's children, you have to be loving and merciful to those who want to hurt you. You have to do good to those who choose to do you harm. Do you hear me? Says Jesus. Love your enemies. Do good to those who hate you. Bless those who curse you. Pray for those who do you wrong.
Most of us can do the praying. But how as a church, as individuals, do we work out how to deal with the other stuff? Perhaps we need a World Thinking Day. It's time to start thinking. World Thinking Day comes from Girl Guiding and Girl Scouting. It's a way of remembering for those in the Guides and the Scouts that they're part of an international movement. And every year, the theme of the event encourages members to think about the big issues affecting them and their global community. Previous World Thinking Days have tackled the subjects of poverty, of gender inequality, of environmental sustainability, and of access to fair education for all. This year, the theme is Our World, Our Thriving Future. Our thriving future. What might that look like? For we live in a world that doesn't feel like it's thriving. It's a world that feels so full of anger, conflict, division, them and us. We see that on an international scale. We see it on a national level. And we see it in local relations. It's an attitude that says, anyone who does not agree with me must be my enemy. And so I will treat them as a threat. But the evidence from all around us is that this attitude does not make our communities better. It does not make our society a pleasant place to be. It certainly does not benefit any of us. And it is certainly not leading to a world that is thriving. Is it maybe time that we started thinking about another way of treating people? As mad as it sounds, and as difficult as it might be to live out, does Jesus' way of treating people offer a sensible alternative? A way that turns those who are different from us into allies and friends rather than enemies. Jesus says, "But to you who are listening, I say, love your enemies. Do good to those who hate you. Bless those who curse you. Pray for those who mistreat you." Amen.
We are so eager to do good, to inherit a blessing. We desire love and life, to seek peace and to pursue it. We desire to live treating others as we would want to be treated, with respect, with kindness, with honor, with love, expecting nothing in return. You instruct love with a tender heart and a humble mind, not repaying abuse with abuse. This Lenten journey is hard. Living with these expectations challenge us to follow Christ and to notice that to do this, we need community. The Church with Christ as the head, to guide, to encourage, and to model being merciful, so that together we may tackle social expectations and bring your kingdom closer, here and now. Amen.
that's easy, anything that's hard, bring it all to me. Everything that's perfect, everything that's God, bring it all to me. Anything you're proud of, anything you're not, bring it all to me. Everything you're hiding, everything you've got, bring it all to me. You can bring me anything, you can bring me everything, just bring it all to me. I know how you feel, because I know you. I know how you feel, because I made you. Anything that matters, anything that's real, bring it all to me. Everything you treasure, everything you feel, bring it all to me. Everything you treasure,